It's a nice PR there. I think I've hit PR on every compound movement, almost every movement. Only movement I hadn't hit a PR every workout for the last 3 workouts is side delt raises. I've been matching numbers for that, but since I hit I got 2 exercises before it, or even 1, hitting that PR before, or those PRs, drains me a little bit more for the side raises. And one of the movements is overhead press, so I could have something to do with that. Anyway, it feels absolutely great. Stimulated the grip like crazy. I don't think it did too much though. If the grip starts to go too much, I just call it like, if I can't keep it grip like this, if it starts rolling like that, I've learned just go ahead and call it right there. It's just, you know what I'm saying, it's too much. If it's form breakdown, that's pushing it too close. So I could have easily stopped him at 9. That's still been progress. Still just stimulated enough my body to grow from that, right? I could have came back next time you hit the 10. But you gotta learn when to push it, when not to push it. I felt, I could feel the tension on my lower back, but I didn't feel any sense of my back was gonna round at all. Everything still felt tight. The grip is the most fatigue thing. That's the thing, if you start feeling any bit of any form degrading, if you have even the slightest second guessing of or that thought even comes to your head of like, if you're not sure if you can keep your back tight, don't do the next rep. Because even stopping that's plenty enough stimulus to let you grow for the next time to come back and you make gains. You don't wanna, if your back's starting to round at all, you call it. And even some of those reps, even some of the earlier reps, it just didn't feel quite as tight like I like it when I come up. I really like to make sure I feel my back really flat. That's one thing I've learned, that's really the main focus for me. This made me, I think helps keep hitting PRs is when you're pulling. Let me see how this angle looks. It's a pretty dope angle. So what I've learned is, and just something different. So while you're pulling, you wanna make sure, basically what I've stopped doing, now I just try to I control it a little bit on the way down. That alone stimulates the hamstrings a lot. When I first come down, I try to, I don't just completely drop the weight. I resist, and I drop a little bit. And I even try to, hold a little bit. I try not to completely drop unless it's that last little bit. Now, I used to focus on that a lot when I pull. So it would be keeping the back straight. And then when I'm coming up on the deadlift, it would be, the focus I would try to think on would be putting all the tension on my hamstrings as well, because that's what I'm trying to hit with this movement, right? So, but I've stopped that because the most important thing when this exercise is the lower back. So now, the only thing I focus on is, well, I don't know if y'all can see that, but I didn't wear high socks, but normally I like to wear some long pants and high socks, kind of rip a little bit of the skin off. But for one set, it's not too bad. But still, when I used to do multiple sets of deadlifts, it would really start eating them up. That's why I had to wear multiple layers. But main thing I focused on is just 100% my back's being straight when I come up, and then on the way down, just resist the weight some. And naturally, obviously your lower back's gonna get hit, traps are gonna be hit regardless. You don't have to do anything for that. You're gonna, like I'm normally always sore a little bit in my traps. And then the hamstrings, like that, here's how you know if that's working by the next couple of days after. If you get sore in your hamstrings, like I get sore in my hamstrings and glutes, well then, I'm hitting where I want to, mainly my hamstrings. And I just enjoy the movement overall. It's a super healthy movement. If you keep it healthy, just like any other movement, and it's just great for carryover in the real world. But that's it for this. Keep the vlog rolling on. And all the blood, well, not all the blood, but a lot of the blood's in my lower body, but still, gonna keep the vlog rolling. And even the quads are getting worked. There's no way it can't be getting worked. You know what I'm saying? When I get lean, the quads really start to dice up. Another thing I wanna say with the pulling is you see these bruises I got on the shins there. That's another cue that I pretty much focus on is, number one is just back straight, and then when I pull that bar, I'm just making sure it's dry. Now it kind of just comes natural now, but when you pull, you want to pull straight up your shins. You don't want to have any gap of the bar off your shin. That's going to make the movement a lot harder, a lot more back oriented as well, and you're not going to be able to move as much weight as with that. Anyway, I'm in this clip, sorry, 9 minutes long. I don't know how long I've been talking, I don't know how long it took me to do the set, but absolutely great set. Now, I probably will move up. I feel like my form was, you know, I controlled that well enough. I controlled it well, the form was good. Next time I will go up to 225 and see. Now when I jump up to the next one, I'm still trying to hit the 10, but if I don't get the 10, I'm fine with that. Like last time I got 8, and last time I jumped up to 220. When the form, I start, you know, when you start feeling, okay, no, it's starting to too much, you know, my form may break down, you just cut the set right there. And that's how, you know, okay, I didn't hit the PR the last time, but I still was holding a heavier weight and took that to failure, right? Good form failure. That stimulates the body, stimulates the nervous system, stimulates the muscle. You grow, you get stronger, you come back in, and I progress. You don't have to push it balls to the wall every single time. I could have stopped at 9, and I came out next time and got 10, probably, you know, even easier because it was stimulating me that much more. Anyway, let me see if I can get a good shot on the hammies. I hardly ever show the hammies on camera. Unless the only time I really ever show them is if I do like a full physique update. Definitely think they're pretty good size. I mean, they're definitely not, I wouldn't say they're lagging in any way, shape, or form. And again, I hold a lot of fat in my leg. My legs are damn big, man. They even kind of rub like the thighs. Anyway, that's it for this day. Super excited to start cutting here in a little bit, but I'm so super stoked to keep milking these gains these last week or so. Freaking awesome, just hitting PRs almost literally, damn, 99% of every movement you go to. Another PR, another PR, another PR. Freaking sweet. The schedule's kind of freed up, so you know, I've been able to get a little more energy and effort into it. You know, a little bit less other physical work, so that may have something to do with it as well. But I'm still constantly in a slight surplus. That's what's good, and you know, getting pretty good sleep in. Anyway, I'm in the clip. I'm just, you know, excited, and I can ramble a lot easy. I just have a lot to share, and hope y'all enjoying the video. Please like it if you are. Gonna finish up with some standing calf raises right here. That's gonna be it. You know, this is working mainly the inner calf. I do seateds for my squat days. It works the outer calf as well.